And with the Oblivion, Skyrim, Fallout games of late, they came up with this entire Radiant system, which is you'd be going through somewhere and some random person would give you a quest to do. And it would take you to somewhere where you haven't been. So, to facilitate that, is it here? Yes, it is. We have this. We have a couple of kiosks. And my suspicion is if I go in here, all of these missions here will be generated by the game. They're not handcrafted. If we go into the bounties, so that's to free it up. So let's pick one of these just for argument's sake. Transport miners. Kill a pirate marauder on there. Okay. Okay. L. So that mission is where? There we are. So that's now my active. So let's go and see where that is. So we come out. Don't know if this is classed as a bounty hunter. Okay, level 15. So we got to go through here. So we've got to go to Olympus first. Set course. Jump. Which gets us here. Then we go star map. And we look again and we click U. So we've got to go to Celebrate. So Clever. Okay, we'll try that one. And again, my grav gen fuel is magically filling itself up again.
Well, this is Restart Collective Space. So always scan your ships.
Okay, let this do its scan. So we go here. Come out. Let's jump.
Enjoy that Aquila City air.
So over here-ish.
I will never get tired of that.
Right, so we're now in the right system. So open our star map. Oh, it seems to reckon that we're... So they should be nearby. Aha, here we are. So let's do that, because I like to. So collect bounty on pirate.
Beginning landing cycle.
And now we're on another planet. It's nice to be able to get this sort of distance, but again, I don't understand why you have to... They put the limitation of the fuel in.
There are a plethora of inorganic materials in this region.
Okay, we have you. Aha, we have some pirates. Awesome.
You! Get out of here!
Oh, well, I was going to try and get my stealth bonus thing.
Now look at you! My eyes got
So, the reason that I picked this to do
They aren't paying me enough for this! Oh!
was a simple reason that I know that a friend of mine has been enjoying the bounty hunter missions. They've actually been doing that quite extensively. Let's go round here. Hello, you. And you are health.
Statistically likely.
And in that way, it's... Ooh, wrong button. Ooh. Where'd that come from? We'll go with you. It is very difficult to keep talking about the game whilst trying to play it. It's a fun challenge I've decided to set myself. But it definitely has the vibe that they wanted the game to generate so much of its... Where are you? Round here? No. Okay, they must be under me, at a guess. So we've got a red dot over here. But this, even though it's touted as a mission, it's not a handcrafted one. Hello, you. Come on. Thank you. I mean, the mission is interesting, challenging, but at the same time, it's got very narrow scope in regards to what you do. I thought so. I hope I've got enough healing kits. Oh, that's a grenade. Caution. Really, they lost me. It's Q, isn't it? Hello, sir. Okay, should have started with that gun. Hello, sir. Obviously not in range. Let's try unorthodox idea. Ah, that's where you was. So let's go up there. Let's grab you.
You are done. Catch my breath. Forget me.
We'll worry about looting everyone afterwards. Okay, nearby. I think that worked. Probably shouldn't be here.
Exoskeleton damaged.
But one of the things that I feel is definitely hampering the game. I mean, why am I not?
Exterior damaged. I advise a hasty retreat. It will save your life.
Hello, you. But it's very strange. It has high ambitions in regards to what it wants to be and what it wants to do. And in essence, it's come down to just being a shooting game. Which is great if that's what you want.
I am uncertain why you believed conflict with us was advisable.
Ah, there we go. Now we're looking over. So he's in there. There. How are we doing? Not bad. But this is kind of the gameplay that you've got. Picking your weapons, going in, and doing a heck of a lot of shooting. Which is great if that's what you signed up for.
Has vacated this location.
Uh-huh. Let's go round here. Oh yeah, the stamina is the O2 system. So let's get behind you and wait a moment. Let my O2 replenish. We'll hide again.
It is unwise to remain hostile towards us.
So where's this guy? There's no underneath. But yeah, there should be.
The probability of your defeat is extremely high.
Why, thank you. I didn't need a critic for that. And we'll just keep pummeling. That's right, short control bursts. Oh, I've done it again. See, where are all these red... Oh, there's an underneath facility, isn't there? That's what it is. And judging by that icon, they are even further down below. We'll take that.
That's not even fair.
So let's meander in this direction. See what's going on. One of the other things, like, I haven't been streaming or playing for my channel for a couple of weeks, and this actually has come down to this game. I've actually been trying to make up my mind what I was going to do, which is where this stream stroke video is coming from, which is I'm going to be closing down my series on my channel of this game. For about the last year or so, I've been trying to find a game that fulfills a very specific criteria, because I wanted a game that I could play that I don't have to really think about. And I think I found it in this game. I kind of have been looking at reviews, and they've been going into what happens with the story.
Damage registered.
And I'm not honestly impressed with where the story is going and what they want me to do. But it ticks the box for me. Modified drumbeat? What the hell is that? Of you don't really have to pay attention. I'm not interested in doing the main story. And on my channel, I like to beat games. So with that in mind, my plan is to replace this game with another game that I took a look at whilst I had this break of a couple of weeks from my channel. And that game is Cyberpunk. And when I look at how this game has been released and what people think of it, it definitely makes me think about the release of Cyberpunk, because that game got released and it had a myriad of problems. But whereas they admitted the fact that they'd released the game in an unfit state, they actually worked on fixing the game. And they did. I've been playing the 2.0 patch, and it is so much an improvement over what it was at release. It actually plays pretty well. see. Are you? You sounded like you was around here. I thought that would have killed you. And to me, there is a lot more depth. Oh, contraband. Okay, gonna have to keep remembering that I've got that. So we're getting down on numbers. They, in a sense, in Cyberpunk, rebuilt the game and addressed issues that people raised about the game. Keep expecting someone to be here. I'm wrong. I find the choice that you get in Cyberpunk in regards to how your character grows and how you have an influence in the environment that you're in, very good. Hey, oh, that's going to take some shots. Really? Nope. And it's just bizarre, the fact that we're in that. I feel that that's the situation that this game is in. Whereas CD Red or CD Projekt Red or whatever way round it is, the game was patched, it was fixed. And at the same time, you've got Bethesda, who has released this game, which has a lot of issues, but they will not deal with them. They will leave it to the modders to fix the problems that they created in this game. There you are. So, I would like to know why Bethesda is allowed to get away with the way that they do their games. It does baffle me, because we should be asking for better quality products from the people that actually make the games. But that is not what happens. They, instead of actually working on the problems, just one of the things that always got me is, obviously, with all the videos that I've been watching in regards to the subject of this game, there has been lots of clips of Todd Howard, and one of the things I find most telling about the situation was there's a time that he was asked how he likes a particular game, and he says, you know, it's really good, but I use the a modded UI. And that's what the developer, lead person of development, has said, you know. He himself runs the game with mods. Now, I'm playing this on Xbox Game Pass. I'm not playing it on Steam. And something that I've just learnt quite recently is the fact that I cannot improve through mods this game. Yes, I can do a sweet FX mod, but this game actually isn't really compatible with the format mods that the modding community has. So I'm always going to be left with a base version
Open fire!
of this game.
Not worth it!
I missed. But yeah, that's the other bit that I find strange. Like I say, I've been bouncing between this and another game, Cyberpunk, and it's got some very, very interesting differences. No, that doesn't have a lot of ammo. Go back to you. Like, this game is set in the future. I think they're calling it NASA Punk. And the idea behind it is, you know, it's like a continuation of where our technology is going. Which I find very strange, because we have phones, we have radios, we have ways of communicating with other people around the world. Yet this game falls back on its old style thinking and construction in regards to the game. Quests, I have to go to the person, find them, and have a conversation with them, go do the quest, and then when the quest is done, I have to go back to the NPC that gave it to me. I'm gonna need a different weapon. Oh, there you are. Bear with me. Oh, there you are. That was bad. So I just find it very strange, the fact that we're in this position. Okay, there's one more over in that direction. And we can't have that level of quest structure in this game, which I just find bizarre. Because I would have thought there would have been something here for me to, either on my ship or as me as a person, have some form of notebook. No. Oh, I keep losing the train because I'm looking at loot. yeah, it's just very, very weird. In Cyberpunk, you basically can take quests, and then once you got the actual quest picked up, you go around and you do the quest, and then you're talking with them over comms. And the comms, you then update the quest in regards to what you're doing, and things just end up progressing. But in this, it doesn't really work that way. You're bound by the old-fashioned sensibility of as if the quests are of an era of Skyrim, because you don't actually get to use communications to be able to resolve quests and the way that they play out. It's very old-fashioned. And the other thing that I find myself thinking about in regards to this is in Cyberpunk there is sort of, obviously it's Cyberpunk, so there's augmentation. So I find it strange that in a world like this set 100 years in the future that there isn't some kind of cybernetics or cybotics or however you want to call it, because that would be part of this. Everyone is completely human.
Gotta take you above.
We'll take that. Oh, we've got a couple of more. So yeah, it's very bizarre, the choices that they've made. It's like they've taken their existing games, taken out all the interesting things, and invested all that time, money and effort into just having everything practically procedurally generated.
Give up! My blind!
And it just feels wrong, and I find it incredibly annoying that when Todd Howard was asked about is the game actually optimized, he turned around and said it's next gen. He's trying to say that this game is Crisis, which I really don't see it as.
You're done!
Because I'd understand if the graphics was far superior in regards to other games, but it feels like a Bethesda game, just with a coating on it, which makes it looks less of the Fallout aesthetic, but still sci-fi. And it just boggles my brain that decisions were made like that, which reminds me I must do something about... nope, not here. No. It's probably going to be in aid, so... drop. during the time that I've been not streaming, not recording, because I was trying to work out what to do about this game, what I ended up doing was I actually restarted the game a couple of times. And I would get as far as doing the first quest for completing the first main quest. So you go back and you can get rid of Sarah from your party. And when I get to that point, I just look at the sort of tab that tells you your skills, and I just zone out. To me, the skill system, if I just do that, I find incredibly frustrating, because it's like you have to put points in before you can actually get anything interesting. And some of the things that you would expect to be standard are not. And I had a look at all the different classes that you can start as, and I realised the build that I would like to have done, I can't do, because there isn't the right combination of skills. I kind of would have wanted to start with I wanted to start with like stealth, persuasion and ballistics, but that combo is not possible, which is frustrating. And then I noticed something else. Like, they wanted to create an incredible first impression, and I noticed that once you've done your character creation and you selected your class, we'll call it class, what happens is the person that you're talking with has one sentence whereby they talk about your past career. And it struck me the fact that I never really saw my where did all the bodies go? Outside of that initial conversation, you don't actually get anyone to comment on your class or have your class affect the decision, the conversations that you're having. You may have it for your traits that something crops up, but not for your class. So it just made me wonder, why did they ham-fist in the decision to have the game force you into those preset ideas of, this is the class, these are your starting skills. I think it would have been much better if you had a much more open system. Okay, so we haven't got any contraband, so we come back out. No. Yes. And one more. Set course. And yet again, going to use 44 fuel, and it's going to magically come back.
Be advised, you are entering United Colonies space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis.
If I'd been on that call, sorry I'm bouncing around things here, with Todd Howard, when they asked him, people are saying that the game's not optimized, and he says it's next gen, I'd want to know the spec of the PC that he's running. Okay. Because surely he must realize the way that this isn't working or wasn't well cooked. And if he thinks this is like acceptable in the current day, I definitely think he needs a reality check. It's just very bizarre, and there's another thing that I want to show, which involves this. So, let's do this. Tracker's Bounty. Okay, over there. No. A miss. Did it just autocomplete? It did, didn't it? It did. It auto-completed. Awesome.